Hi, everybody. Oh, what a great night for hockey. A chill in the air, electricity on the ice. We're in Pittsburgh for the Penguins tonight. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Flames win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Hooks it away here in the neutral zone. Tries to get it over to Kadri. Passes it over. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Sends it over to Crosby. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. His reflexes on display tonight. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And he slides it quickly to Sharangovich. Feeds it to Grzelcyk. Moves it quickly over to Crosby.
Takes lines, come on!
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Backlund. Feed to the middle. And that doesn't connect. And it's a quick pass to Heinen. Moves it on over to Malkin. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Now a quick pass to Frost. Skates to the crease. Put it off the post.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
Feeds the puck across to Rust. Carlson's got it in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Pittsburgh's moving it along the wing. Quick pass to Carlson. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Uyghur's working it around in the corner. He scores! The Flames finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. Scooped up along the wall by Coleman. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Drills them. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. And that's a smart heads-up play by Henley.
The Flames have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Swap up!
Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Unloads it! Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Oh, look at this. Sets it in front, and that's intercepted. Denies them in close.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Great read to break up the play. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Kadri's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Good stand-up hit. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
The Flames get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether
breakaway! Can't get that one to go.
It's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return. A missed opportunity.
Big time stop there. Here's a blast. And there's another stop.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Answers the call big time. What a stop by Chari. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Backlund's been flagged for cross-checking. Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Here's a short pass to Weegar. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Coronado. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Carlson. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Quick feed to Graves. Sends a pass over. Hanley's got the puck in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Kadri. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Calgary's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Crosby's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. The Flames have it now. Puck grabbed by Huberdeau. Takes it and looks ahead. Slides it across. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And now it's grabbed by Coronado. Calgary's got it against the boards. Slides it across. Scores!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Look at this. Lots of time left in this period. Off the drive. Nice job locking up his opponent. And now he moves it to Anderson. Moves the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Sharankovic is going to play it against the half wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Slips by the chip. Stick save, and I think that went off the shaft of his stick there. I can dig it.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Denied by Jari. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Feeds it over. Big save in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Too much traffic in the lane. Right on the doorstep. Oh, he got puddled by Jari. Malkin's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Slides it across to Novak. Coming to the front of the net. Fantastic save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
He's got a step. Not sure what. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Pittsburgh's taking possession in their own end. Sends the pass over. The Penguins take it along the wall. And the puck's booted away. Picked off by Pospisil. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it to Crosby. And that's off a stick. Intercepts the pass. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puck goes off the glove. Taken by Hunt. Puck picked up by Zary. Through center along the wing. The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Denied by the defender. Nice. They score! Hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. With possession along the wall. Sends it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Moves it quickly over to Bedstrom. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Ball's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Gaining steam here on the attack. Let's see what the official says here.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
The Flames once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
Centering feed. Can't connect the play. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Heinen's gained the line and on the attack. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Uyghur. Grabbed along the boards by Huberdeau. Avoids the poke check. Great use of the stick to poke it away.
Jarry's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
The Penguins have it against the wall. Here's a stretch pass to Lizotte. Calgary's got it in the neutral zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a shot. 9 seconds and he makes the save. Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cybulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Officials have dropped the puck for the third period. Let's go. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Penguins can't seem to find a way to get
They've got a 2-on-1. Ran on a runway on the play. Shuts him down.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And he slides it quickly to Letang. Handles it along the blue line. Takes a shot. A chance in front. Misses it high.
Sometimes when you're playing fast, you can be too fast and you can over-rotate, and this is a huge miss as he's in the middle of the ice in primetime scoring area.
Gains the zone. The Flames played along the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. Keeps a hold of the puck. Slides it over to Novak. Gaining momentum along the boards. Shot! That's gloved by Wolf. Tries to feed it over to Sharangovich. Receives the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Frost. Picked up along the boards by Grzelcyk. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Moves it to the middle. Moves it again. And that goes off someone in front. Frost's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Puck scooped up by Backlund. Back to the point it goes. Oh, and it goes off his glove. And that pass goes off a stick. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. And he passes it up ahead to Dewar. And it's a quick pass to Lizotte. Here's a chance. Rejected by the blocker. Hanley's lugging the puck. Quick pass to Uyghur. Calgary's moving it into the offensive end. Fishes it off. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Chari. Here's a short pass to Dewar. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Wolf. And now he angles it across to Farabee. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Calgary's got the puck in the corner. With the stop. Taken along the wall by Joseph. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Look out, here they come on the attack. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Flames will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking. Pittsburgh's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
When the power play is struggling, you got to get pucks to the net, and you have to have net front presence. Take away the tender's eyes. You know they work on it from a young age. Puck tracking skills, anticipation. Don't let the tender see the puck.
And a strong physical collision on the play there. Coleman's got it along the wing. And he lowers the boom there. Quick feed to Carlson. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Moves around along the half wall. Oh, and he denies it with a fantastic stop there. Angles it over to Rust. The Flames get back to even strength after a huge effort by their penalty killers.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's...
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Calgary's got the puck. The Flames cross the blue line and are on the attack. He's got him behind the cage. Now a quick pass to Dewar. Solid hit on the play. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Calgary's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Pittsburgh's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Takes it across the blue line. Moves it to Novak. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Kadri's picking up steam. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Let's get the call here.
That penalty's going to seal the deal here, James, late in the third. There's no runway left to get back on the board.
The Flames win that offensive zone face-off. Turned aside with the glove by Jari. And now he moves it quickly to Lazat. The Flames gain control of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Slides the puck to Krislik. Fires it on net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Limbo, Yager, Sid the Kid, and Gino. What's in store for the Pens tonight? Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Blues win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Strong defensive effort. Oh, you could feel that from up here.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Puts it on net. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Penguins will play it in their own end. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puck grab by Novak. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Rust. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. The Blues carried along the wall. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. Oh, a good textbook hit there. We got a whistle offside to call. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. And off the draw, they take the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Here's the breakaway. Throw on their feet. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Tosses it on to Joseph. And that's a great heads-up play by Lizotte. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slides it diagonally to Dewar. And he takes the feed. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Still keeps a hold of it. Timmins from the back end. And that's intercepted by Sundqvist. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Penguins will lose a man, tripping the call. Well, if both teams dig in for the face-off here just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here. Achari's won the draw inside his own end. Broberg's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Folks got the puck. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. All alone! Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Crosby's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Joseph's at it. They've got an on-man rush. They gain the zone. And he can't get the shot off as he ran out of real estate there. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Quick pass to Crosby. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. A centering chance! The shot! The Blues gain possession. Raquel's taking it from his own end. St. Louis takes possession at center. Here's a short pass to Heinen. Broberg's got it on the offensive end. Big play inside the defensive zone. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. From the point, looks to make something happen. Quick feed to Fowler. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. And they send it right back to him. Tap dances around the check. And a great save. Picks it off. Look out. Moves it to Novak. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Handles the pass. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Puck exits the zone. Loses the coverage there. Passes it over. Picked off. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more tomorrow. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are now underway in period number 2. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Thomas wins the draw on their own end. Comes up with the stop. Oh, and another big stop.
How many times have we seen him take this shot and execute and finish on it, James? But not this time. He gets the backhand off, and it's an unpredictable shot, but the goaltender predictably makes the save.
Big time stop there.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
They've got some momentum here. To his teammate. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. And that pass attempt is deflected. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Crosby. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Rust. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Broken up at center by Kyrou. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. Looking for space inside the D zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Malkin. He got all of that hit on the play. Cuts into the paint. Scores! The Blues are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Sundqvist won the draw at center. Goes around the poke check. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. Quick pass to Leddy. And he dodges the poke check there. Painted him a shot. Oh, one-timer save. Wow. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Sends the pass in front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. The Penguins win it. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Here's a chance. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? He got all of that one.
Tarchenko's shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass to the shooter.
Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
And the home side is nervous. Look at this pressure here in the offensive end. Jarry's going to hang on for a whistle. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Pittsburgh's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Penguins played along the wing. Here's a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. He got all of that hit. Takes the shot. Denies him. He got all of it. And he coughs it up with the pass. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shot! Tremendous save by Bennington. Oh, he'll feel that one. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Krug's got it in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Shot! What a phenomenal stop by the goaltender there.
Jarry's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Jarry.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him!
Jarry's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. It has been a tightly contested affair to this point, and here we go. Period number 3 is underway. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Thomas wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Booming shot! The Blues have it now. Passes over to Folk. Quick feed to Bushnevich. Takes it to the front. Big time blocker stop by Jarry. Grizzlick's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Offense is up face-off and he wins the draw. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
And not much on that one. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Right on the doorstep. And now it's grabbed by Crosby. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Penguins are across the line and into the offensive end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Bushnevich is almost out of the box.
Made that stop. And look at this. They turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Give me a sense of what's going on here on the bench with this timeout here, Cheryl.
Well, you have to utilize every timeout as an opportunity to strategize what you're going to do at the faceoff dot and get a rest if you can, James.
Taken by Falk. Pushes it across to Bushnevich. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Moves it to Falk. Takes a bump but hangs on. Here he is in front. Shuts him down.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Feeds it on over to Raquel. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. The Blues moving ahead. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got...
A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
St. Louis will go to work as they win the draw. Poked away. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Picked off by Holloway. Oh, and some smooth breakaway. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or
He
shoot.
scores! That's how you put it in the back of the...
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
Thomas has won the draw here in the neutral zone. And he feeds it down to Broberg. Puck picked up by Thomas. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped. Moves it quickly over to Raquel. Chance in front. Great stop by Chari.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And a strong effort on that play. The Blues have it behind the net. Quick pass to Thomas. And now it's over to Neighbors. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Let's get the official decision. The Blues have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. The Penguins send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
And he slides it quickly. He might have a step here. He's in, all alone. He scores! Wow!
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Blues win the faceoff at center. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. The Penguins gain control of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Malkin. And that's just out of reach. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a chance. And he denies that great opportunity there. Fowler stick handling in his own zone. Great pressure with the stick. Quick pass across to Torpchenko. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Takes it into the slot. Big time stop by Bennington.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Blues have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that.
Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
The Blues continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Feeds the puck over. Scooped up along the wall by Shen. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. He scores! Oh, that
expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Under a minute to go in the third. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Here they come on the attack. Driving right to the front. And a great save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Can't hang on after that hit. And that's blocked in traffic. Slides it over with pace to Bushnevich. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Joseph. Quick feed to Neighbors. They've got numbers. Here's a... He scores! What a play! St. Louis continues to lead here late in this third period. Sundqvist, quick stick, lands the puck here at center. Slides it across. And that slides right out to center ice. Hooked away by Broberg. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. The Blues just had one of those nights where I'm sure everybody in the organization is going home smiling.
Well, they should be. They had the puck on their stick, and they retrieved it. And once they retrieved it, their opponent was chasing the game, and that is a wonderful...
The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Passes it to Broberg. He carries the puck up along the wing. Dishes it to Neighbors. Great poke check on the reach. Grabbed along the boards by Kadri. Now a quick pass to Huberdeau. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And now he tries to get it across to Neighbors. Drives it to the crease. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Backlund's won the draw here in the defensive zone. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by Fowler. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pokes it away in his own end. Sends it quickly to Krug. And sends it just out of reach. St. Louis will play the puck from the corner. Spectacular open ice hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Excellent stick work on the play. Moves it to Krug. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Faxa. St. Louis on the attack. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Farabee. All alone! Broken up with the back check.
I think he thought he had it, James. He thought he was going to put it in, and then out of nowhere, the defender comes, shows the speed, and the relentless attack on that puck.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. It's a 2-on-1. Dishes it off. Another feed. Scores! And they finish off the Russian style. Wow! St. Louis takes the lead here in the back half of this opening frame. I like their game so far, and it's starting to show here on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I like it as well. I think they've been urgent all over the ice, and they get rewarded for it, but they capitalize on their opportunity, and now I would expect that the sticks will just loosen up a little bit here, James, as they get the game's opening goal.
Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Great reach by Buchnevich. Puck scooped up by Neighbors. Routine save made by Wolf. Moves it quickly over to Paul. Feeds the puck to Huberdeau. The Blues have it against the wall. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And he takes the pass. Sends it over to Parayko. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Shens on the attack in the offensive zone. Great reach with the poke check by Paul. The Flames take over on possession. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. The Blues get a hold of it. Makes some space. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Wolf. Oh, another great save right there.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Big stop right there. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Nice feed from the right wing. Knocked around but keeps it going. Puck grab by Henley. Slides the pass over to Miramanov. The Flames looking against the half wall. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Dished on over to Bolduc. Off a stick and they can't connect. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Blues are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Falk. Centering feed! Oh, off the iron! Oh, he rocked him on the play!
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Tries to the sweet spot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Feeds the puck to Huberdeau. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. St. Louis has the puck. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Buchnevich. Deep inside the D zone. He'll take a moment here with the puck. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Feeds it over. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. St. Louis maintains the lead here in the second period. They have put a ton of shots on net. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Look at this. Takes the puck at the point. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's a chance in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Big time stop there. Calgary's looking to break out. Looking to set up offensively. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Sharankovic has got it in the offensive zone. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Here they come on the rush. Here's the pass. Wolf's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still lots of time left in the period. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shakes himself free. Overnight on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that.
That's how they're putting the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Past the midway mark in this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Flames get a hold of the draw. Poked away at center by Fowler. It's in the back of the net for an own goal. Calgary's got to work for the lead after that goal here in period number 2.
And I think they answered the call from the coaching staff that were just laying into them on the bench to be more assertive, more aggressive, and hold on to the puck. They answer the call, they get the lead.
The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Solid hit on that play. Shuts him down.
Wolf's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Still has possession. They're going to keep things moving here. Shakes off the coverage. Grabs control of it at the point. Good shot. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. St. Louis continues to trail here late in period number 2 despite leading in the shot count. The Flames win the draw here in their own end. Taken along the wall by Weegar. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Fires it! That was amazing! What a save by Bennington! Handles the puck. And he slides it quickly to Broberg. And a solid stop on the play there. Quick pass to Thomas. Quick shot! And that doesn't reach the net.
Huberdeau is moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Broberg's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Here comes the call.
Well, it's not good timing to take this penalty, James, late in the frame, and a close game at that, but they just got to get to the intermission, and then they can reset.
St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening. brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Backlund's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Flames win the draw here shorthanded. Takes the return feed. Takes the shot. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Flames take possession off the face-off. And the traffic neutralizes that. A chance on the rush here. Dishes it off. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Oh, and they score! The special teams looking special on that one.
Well, you have to rely on your power play unit every once in a while, and no better when you're in a hole, James. I love the way they move the puck, and guess what? Perfect practice makes perfect power play.
Thomas gains possession at center ice. Buchnevich is coming against the boards. Scores! Rips that off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blues are looking to build on this one-goal lead. St. Louis wins it at center. The Flames have it now. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Quick pass over to Falk. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Thomas. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Hammers it on net. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Oh, he got rubbed and dumped right into his own bench.
Well, he's getting a clear message to get out of here. The only good thing is it's his own teammates that can pick him up.
Here's a short pass to Kyrou. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Into the attacking area from the left side. Cuts to the paint. And he's got that one. The Flames grab possession to the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Avoids the poke check. Calgary's on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Sharangovich. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, talking now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
Calgary's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they fought their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counterattack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at evens. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one.
Presses it over. Slides it across. The Blues have it from the corner. Calgary's got possession of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Feeds it over. And that's intercepted by Binnington. Setting up behind his own net now. Slides the puck over to Bolduc. Cutting to the slot. Oh, a clutch save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out. Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
With possession along the wall. Centering pass. Couldn't complete the pass. The Flames move to the offensive zone. Calgary's going to play it from the corner. Works it across to Weegar. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Blues win the faceoff. Offside the call. We'll get a faceoff coming up. Past the halfway mark of this period, Calgary's got a one-goal lead. And they win that neutral zone draw. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Frost. And that's poked away by Thomas. Oh, look at this. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And there's the save. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Tries to get the puck over to Broberg. From the point, they take control of it. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Buchnevich has won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Poked away in the offensive end. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Flames have possession short-handed. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Picked off by Buchnevich. Here they come on the attack. Dishes it off. Centering pass. And that's stopped. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Quick shot. And then caroms right off the mask. The Blues played along the boards. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Let's get the call.
Trailing this late in the game, this is going to be a real tough one to come back from here. Now you're short-handed, and there's not enough runway left.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Scooped up along the wall by Coronado. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Calgary's got it now. Directs it on over to Coronado. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Fax has won the draw.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Along the half wall with the puck. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And he coughs it up with the pass. Denied that one. 23 seconds now. They've got numbers. Across the line. Oh, it's stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Parayko's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Walker. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play. Breakaway. Oh, stop. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and you're going to get the chipping call. And
he scores! What a finish on the penalty shot.
Perfectly executed. I love the way he comes in with some speed on the penalty shot and just gets the goaltender to move first and then capitalizes.
It is all over. The Flames looked overwhelmed in certain aspects of this game, but yet they maximize the scoring opportunities and they get the win.
Finding a way to win. That's exactly what happened tonight. They really didn't deserve it, James.
face-off is just seconds away. The Penguins take possession to get this one underway. Moves it to Crosby. And that tears off a body in traffic. Taken by Anderson. And he takes the dish. Oh, look at this chance. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Kadri's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that goes off the post and out.
Kadri's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands at some point. If he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
Here they are on the attack. Shot! Oh, stick save and a beaut.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Textbook poke check by Grizzlick. Moves it around along the half wall. Laying the body. He scores! Big-time moment for Ricard Raquel. Pittsburgh's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this. Already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Looks to make a play over to Frost. Great pressure to force the turnover by Malkin. Pittsburgh's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that tears off a body in traffic. Picked up along the boards by Rust. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Sharangovich. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the official's decision.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
The power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Absolutely levels them. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. With the pass. Scores! Clinical. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've got a tie game. Coleman's won the draw at center. Slides the puck across to Farabee. Intercepted at center by Achari. Puck picked up by Farabee. Here's a pass. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely as still, James, to give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Coleman's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Knocked away by Bemstrom. Taken along the wall by Henley. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Miro Manov. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Heinen. From the right side, they gain the zone. Huberdeau's going to play it against the half wall. Takes it to the net. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Calgary's got him along the wall. And that's poked away by Heinen. Gaining momentum up along the side.
Line change, hurry!
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Quick pass to Achari. Sidesteps the check. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off.
Results, penalty is almost expired.
Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on. And
There's the breakaway.
talk about swing on the finish with that one. He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Slides the puck over. Here's a shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Here's a short pass to Crosby. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. The Flames gain control of the puck. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. The Penguins will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call. They'll go back to work on their special teams.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
And a solid save there as we play on. Scores! There it is on the power play!
The power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
The Flames wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. Good check, frees the puck up. Oh, what a chance here! Gains the zone. Slides it across. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Jari. And he sidesteps the check there. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Crosby's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone face-off and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Loses the coverage there. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They got numbers. Easy save by Jari. Makes a save again. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Well, here we go with period number 2. And after being throttled in the first, let's see if there's a response here. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Flames had a healthy lead after the first period because they were ready to play right from puck drop, James. I mean, they're leading with their stick, and they're giving their opponent nowhere to go with the puck, creating a ton of turnovers.
Puck scooped up by Heinen. And that's blocked from someone in front. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Steps into the offensive end. Moves behind the net. Oh, he got stuck right there.
Well, call it what you want, the lacrosse move, the Michigan. I mean, they practice it so much in practice that it's become innate to do it in a game. Unbelievable attempt, but denied by the goaltender.
Strike field! He scores! What a goal! The Penguins desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Pass across to Uyghur, and he slides it quickly to Bede. And it's a quick pass to Uyghur. And now he moves it to Frost. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Centering feed. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Penguins have come to life here in the second. Cheryl, what's your assessment now?
Well, I've liked the way they've played. They've had a ton of possession. They're just sticking with the game plan, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Calgary's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Quick pass to Miromenov. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Takes it in front. Skates to the crease. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Manthas got it along the wing. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Quick feed to Joseph. Trapper saved, didn't get all of it, but still enough. Moves it to Coleman. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Moves it quickly over to Hanley. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1. They scored earlier on the power play, James, and it was simple, but it was effective. Why? Because they know the personnel, and they know the strengths of their team. And guess what? It's all on the blue line and the way they shoot the puck. And it is hard and it is heavy, but it's about getting the screen in front. Whether it's a flash screen, whether it's a double stack, doesn't matter. They just got to get there and take away the eyes of the goaltender.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Centering key. It scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Flames have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Puck grab by Anderson. Quick pass to Ball. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a shot. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Now, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
He stopped it. He stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Frost. Now over to Novak. Here we go. Odd man rush here. The Penguins take it from the side. He grabs the puck here at the point. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Here in the late going of the frame, the Flames now lead by 2. Pittsburgh's won the draw in the neutral zone. And that's knocked away by Farabee. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Grabbed along the boards by Crosby. Takes the pass. Passes it over. Gets his stick on it. Great save with the stick.
Wolf's been bailed out by his team here, no question, James. I mean, he's struggled between the pipes. They're doing everything they can to get on the board and keep this game in their favor. He's just got to take a breath there after that save and find a way to continue to make them.
Answered the call on that play. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Takes that pass back at the point. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Passes on over to Hanley. And a great heads-up defensive play here. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Here we go. We're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. So 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Flames are ahead in this game because their power play has been dominant. Every time they get the opportunity, they've been converting on it. And man, have they been a threat, real dangerous every single time they're on the ice. This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
The Flames take over on possession. Now a quick pass to Coronado. To his teammate. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Poked away by Weegar. And now he moves it quickly to Coronado. Pittsburgh's penalty killers get a hold of it. Here's a short pass to Joseph.
The Tang's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Both sides back to even strength.
Well, a really tough night for the PK, and when you're struggling, you're back on your heels, and you can be deflated, and shows in the body language. But you know what? Get you lifted? A good PK, a blocked shot. They need to find ways to get into those shot lanes.
Tries to get it to Zary. Sends it in front, and that doesn't go as it's off the stick. From the point, looks to make something happen. And the play continues. Here's a chance, and there's a great save by Wolf. Looks to pass it. Look at this. Here's a pass. Shuts the door. Whoa, what a save. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
And that's a great heads-up play by Farabee.
Calgary's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Shot! They score! And it's back to Mentalist!
Yeah, they've been chopping up the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Calgary's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. And he slides it quickly to Frost. And he loses control here. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! Pittsburgh's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Takes the feed. Quick feed to Coronado. Takes a shot. Tremendous stop by Chari. Rocked him in the open ice. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Penguins carried along the wall. Wicked slap shot. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Moves it to Joseph. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Scores! Well, just what... Doctor ordered her, in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch, and that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One-goal game now. The Penguins played along the wing. Let's it go. Oh, what a save in front. Anderson's taking it from his own end. Right in the low slot. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. The Penguins cross the blue line and are on the attack. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Back to the blue line. Off his stick. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
The Penguins take it along the wall. In close. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting.
He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Off the try, and a nice job locking up his opponent. On the attack along the boards. Slides it across. That's intercepted. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. third. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Flames will play it against the wall. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And now it's grabbed by Novak. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Rust. Scooped up along the wall by Dewar. And here's the pass to Graves. Center feed! And that's blocked in front. Oh, he absolutely crushed him in the corner. Avoids the poke check. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Dying seconds and he makes the save. Well, we played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for...
The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Feeds it over. Raquel's moving the puck through his own zone. The Penguins looking against the half wall. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Fires it over. Scores! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
That's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Blues lead it 1-0. Shen's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Malkin's gained the line and on the attack. Puts it on net. Scores! Well, there's no kicking motion review when you kick it into your own net. Pittsburgh's won the faceoff at center. Turned aside by Binnington. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Great reach with the stick by Novak. They've got numbers here. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Oh, wow! To the front! Oh, what a stop by Jarry! Oh, he stops him with the glove! Great reflexes there! Carlson's lugging the puck. Gets it over to Novak. Quick pass to Malkin. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Tries to get the puck to Kyrou. Moves it to Parayko. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. And somehow he hangs on. And he loses control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bemstrom. And that's broken up. Tries to feed it over to Sundqvist. Broken up at center by Letang. The Penguins take it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Bemstrom. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the corner. Sends a pass over. They go on the attack from the left side. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's knocked away by Raquel. Slides the puck across to Buchnevich. Played big in the moment there. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Takes the feed at the point. Broken up by Raquel. And he slides it quickly to Crosby. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And it's kicked away. Picked up along the boards by Buchnevich. And it's a quick pass to Neighbors. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Tomasino. Shot! Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Binnington's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick shot! And a penalty's coming up on the play.
So he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely...
Scores and gives them a lead.
Looks like he took a breath before this penalty shot. Real calm and composed as he anticipated what the goaltender was going to do and went the other way.
Here in the later stages of this period, St. Louis leads by 1. The Blues get a hold of the puck off the draw. Dishes it off. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Over the line they come. Shot. Here he is on the backhand. Scores. And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And it looks like hooking is going to be a call coming up here as the official's arms up in the air. The Blues have been called for hooking. Pittsburgh sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Taken by Carlson. Fantastic save! And that's a smart heads-up play by Faksa. Gets the puck over to Torchenko. The Penguins have it from their own end. Takes the puck at the point. Great reach with the poke check. Penalty coming up. Quick feed to Fowler. Can't get a hold of that pass. Picked up along the wall by Fowler. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
He doesn't like the call, but it's the ref's discretion, and he's going to the penalty box.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That 2-on-1 all over.
Quick feed to Malkin. The Penguins play the puck from the back of the net. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Malkin's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. The Blues power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. Sends the pass in front. Another pass. And another pass.
Rust's almost back on the ice.
The Penguins get the job done shorthanded. We are still tied here.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. Just working in sync, almost as if they're on a pendulum or a string together, knowing exactly what the other is going to do, and the reason they're still tied.
Carlson's moving it ahead. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Cuts to the front, scores, and we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Puck picked up by Falk. Slides by the check. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to Novak. Lead pass ahead. Picked up by Broberg. Pittsburgh's got control of the puck. Here he is with the backhander. From the place 99 made famous. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Joseph's got it in the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Sundqvist. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Quick pass to Rust. Here's an off-man rush. Fires it. Takes that one right in the logo. Moves the puck. Now a quick pass to Faksa. Tiptoes around the poke check. Poked away. Here we go. 2-on-1. Disappointing result as the rush ends. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Pittsburgh's got the puck here in the open ice. The Blues have it against the wall. Takes a shot. Off the glove and makes the save. There's another stop. Sends the pass over. Toropchenko stick handling in his own zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. St. Louis moves it ahead. And now he moves it quickly to Krug. Quick shot! And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Scooped up along the wall by Dewar. Into the offensive end now. Passes it over. Huge steal in his own end. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Carlson. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Between his legs. Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. More than half the period has expired. Pittsburgh's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tosses it to Broberg. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. What a steal in his own end.
The Penguins are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer, head north, and start cashing in.
St. Louis has possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Broberg. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Shakes off the coverage. Rocks him on the play. Receives the pass. Heinen's got the puck. Play rolls on. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Moving into the attacking zone. And the middle frame almost done. Here's a short pass to Letty.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. Duke's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And the players whistle dead. Here's the call.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
And he takes the feed. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Handles the pass. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Pittsburgh's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. And he moves it up to Letang. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. He's him up! Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Jari. And that's stolen by Holloway. Picked up by Jari. On the backhand! Oh, how do you miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Levels him with the hit. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop by Binnington. And some good footwork to kick it away. Taken along the wall by Buchnevich. And that one's stolen at center ice. Nice poke check. Thomas moves the puck. And he slides it quickly to Joseph. Feeds the puck over to Bolduc. And he takes the pass. Puck scooped up by Joseph. Big time stop. Rips a howitzer from the point. Sends it ahead. Oh, this looks dangerous. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Sensational stop by Binnington.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Takes the puck along the boards. Slides it across. Rips it. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it.
The Blues won the draw. Moves by the chip. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And he was ready for that one. There's a jolt of energy they need.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
And he slides it quickly to Torchenko. Handles the puck. And he takes the dish. Faxel's got it deep in the offensive end. Into the corner of the attacking area. Scores! And look at the...
shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. St. Louis seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Pushes it across to Buchnevich from the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Puck moved over to Letang. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Setters will glide into the dot. Pittsburgh's won the faceoff.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Neighbors has the puck against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. And now he passes up to Raquel. Takes the feed. Pass to Thomas. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Malkin's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Score! And they needed that!
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal.
Slides the puck to Malkin. And that's picked up by Holloway. Quick feed to Parayko. Avoids the defender. That's gloved by Jari. On the backhand. Denies him again. Looks to get the puck over to Rust. Malkin's got it against the boards. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, look at this. Makes a move in front. Oh, he got all of it. What a save by Jari.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Feeds it over. Drives the puck away. 49 seconds to go. 46 seconds left. Denied by the goaltender. 41 seconds. Slides the puck over. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Raquel's got it along the boards. Here's a chance to the middle. And that doesn't connect. The Penguins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Neighbors. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Let's see what the officials say.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Shoots it. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. A critical draw here. Pittsburgh's won the draw. Takes the pass. Shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. The Blues come away with the win on a night that they looked like they were going to come away with the win. Honestly, Cheryl, they were good out there.
Yeah, and the game was tighter than it probably should have been. They certainly deserved the win. They had the numbers in their...
EuroCup. Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Flames win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Picked up along the wall by Coronado. Puck grab by Anderson. Takes the shot that's tipped in front. Moves the puck across. 2-on-1. Here we go. Can't connect on the feed, ending that rush. Oh, off the iron.
Folks, got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, here's the middle.
And a great save.
Binnington's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Quick pass to Neighbors. Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play.
The Flames take control of the faceoff. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dishes it off. That's blocked. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Fowler's got it in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Came up with the save on that play. Moves it over to Sharangovich. And he sidesteps the check there. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Passes it over. Here's a short pass to Holloway. And he makes the save. Moves it over to Weegar. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Coleman's won it. And now it's grabbed by Miro Menov. Takes the feed. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Grabbed along the boards by Farabee. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
Calgary's won it. Taken by Miro Menov. Calgary's on the attack. Slides it across. Calgary's playing it from the side. Quick snap. Big save in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing cracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, here we go. Here he is in close. Stopped by the goaltender. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Quick feed to Hanley. Sends a pass over. Moves it to Seri. The Blues take over on possession. Here they come on the attack. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Levels him against the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Sundqvist. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
Calgary's got a hold of the puck. The Blues have it now. Kyrou's got it in the offensive zone. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Penalty coming up here.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Huberdeau. Drills them with possession along the wall. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage. Scores! And just like that, we are tied. A huge goal.
I absolutely love this PK unit. Not just sitting back and allowing the power play to take it to them. They're saying, goal. What an unbelievable play.
Moves the puck. And it's a quick pass to Torchenko. The Flames certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. And I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Puck picked up by Coronado. Great defensive effort with the stick. Slides the puck across to Torchenko. Passes it over to Leddy. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Quick pass to Coleman. Grabs the puck. Feeds it over to Sharangovich. Here's a shot. Stops him cold. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number two right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number two. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
St. Louis will be looking to manage the puck better in the second period than they did in the first. That means possession. Hold on to it and do something positive with it. The underlying metrics aren't good, and the coach would have received them. There was a ton of turnovers.
Now a quick pass to Coronado. The Flames played along the boards. And that's deflected. The Blues look to start the transition game. Slides it quickly to Thomas. Moves into the slot. And he's ridden off the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Good use of the body on the play. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Here we go, one-man rush. Here's a chance at front. He scores! What a goal! The Blues have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Puck scooped up by Weegar. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Frost. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Picked off by Shen. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Up along the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. The Flames have it now. A feed out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Parayko. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Sundqvist. Moves the puck to Bolduc. Takes the whack but still hangs on. From the point, they take control of it. Looks to set up at the point now. Puck grabbed by Leddy. And that goes off a body. Taken along the wall by Sundqvist. And that slides right out to center ice.
Come on!
And now it's grabbed by Leddy. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. They've got numbers. Here's a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Line save!
Broberg's got a hold of the puck behind the net. And there's the whistle icing the call. Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis is in a dogfight. They're clinging to this 3-2 lead. The Flames win that offensive zone face-off.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Walker's got the puck in his own zone. Rocks him. Backs is going to play it against the half wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Through center along the wing. The Flames have it behind the cage. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Kadri. Sends the pass over. Makes the save. Trying to get back on the attack now. It's a 2-on-1. Feeds it over. Oh, a glorious opportunity squandered as they missed. Big time stop there.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Calgary's got it along the wall. Moves it to Coleman. Denies him. The Flames have it in the offensive zone. Good defensive stop with the post check. Right in the slot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go, period number 3. It's win or go home time now. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Calgary's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much for the first 40 minutes of play, but it'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
Slides the puck ahead to Neighbors. Moves it to the offensive zone. St. Louis has it against the half wall. The Flames will play it in their own end. Centering pass! Misses! Puck sent over to Thomas. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Stops that one.
Wolf's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Puts the puck on net.
What a save! And they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to find it somehow. You trap, you make the save.
Quick pass to Kyrou. Quick feed down low. Scores! St. Louis takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Passes the puck over to Neighbors. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Receives the pass. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. From the slot, fires away. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game, but you know you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
St. Louis with one of their most dominant offensive performances we have seen in quite some time, off big time in the third. Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. And he slides it quickly to Coronado. Takes a shot. Stops him with the glove.
Binnington's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Look at this. 2-on-1. Across the line. Scores! Off the rush, and they finish it. Calgary's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. St. Louis on the attack. Unable to reach that one. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Thomas carries the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Bolduc.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Here in the late goings of the period, Calgary's still down by 2 goals in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a player. Slides it on over to Sundqvist. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Stars! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Strong defensive effort. The Blues ready to go on the attack. Slides it back to the blue line. And that puck leaves the zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. From point blank, answers the call big time. What a stop by Binnington.
The shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And they strike Peter once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Backlund's won the draw. Good read with the stick to break that up. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he takes the pass. Nice feed from the goaltender. Moves it to Leddy. And he takes the feed. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Up the neutral zone now. Slips by the check. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping calls.
And he reads it perfectly on that penalty shot.
Yeah, I love the way he was so aggressive, and he really challenged. It's a one-on-one battle, James, and he wins it.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Sari's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, he serves up a little toot. That goes off the post and stays out. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. The Blues carried along the wall. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Sari's won the draw. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. St. Louis displayed puck possession that not a lot of teams can do, I think, in this league.
Puck possession was great in all 3 zones. When they got in, though, this is where they worked their magic. The motion disrupted the coverage. They found lanes to the net, and they always had someone paying the price in front of the tender.